Assalamualaikum everyone, how are you? So in this video we will check sales on Power BI. Okay, so let's start the video. First of all, we have to get data from Excel workbook and load all files of AdventureWorks. Okay, I am loading all files. This is AdventureWorks CSV, and then I load all files that are seen here. Then open. Then it took a time to connect, and then in navigator tab you can select what you want to load. Okay, just click on transform data and then it opens a Power Query editor. Okay, so this is the calendar file. Here it's complete calendar column, date column in calendar file. Then you can also select only one date through this filter by clicking on the arrow like that, and you can click on select all so it can give the complete results. Okay, then in view tab there is some options: column profile, column distribution, column quality, mono space, show white space. Okay, so what kind of work they do in column quality? You can check errors, empty cells and valid rows. Okay, in column profile you can check all everything: count, error, empty, distinct, unique, minimum, maximum, average, all things you can discover here. Okay, so this is the work of column profile. Okay, in the column distribution it can distribute columns through lines. Okay, as you are seeing here, green lines. You can change its name to Adventure Work Calendar Lookup Table or Calendar Lookup Table as you want. And then we load more tables. Then it is the customer lookup table. As you are seeing here, it can load it every row, every column in it. Okay, so first of all we will change its name like customer lookup table. Okay, like that. Here it's a Power Query editor, and to load more tables click on this new source tab. Then I have loaded this category lookup table also. It's product category key. Here it is showing these 4 rows. Okay, bikes, components, clothing, accessories. Then it's the unique values, it's the distinct values. Distinct values are those values that are repeatedly using, and unique values are those values that are not repeatedly using. Okay, so we change its name also to product category lookup, and we load some more. Okay, so I have loaded all the tables that are calendar lookup, customer lookup, product category lookup, product subcategory lookup, product lookup, sales and territories lookup. Why I don't took sales to lookup? Because it's a fact table. Okay, it is don't be lookup. Okay, so there it is showing distinct and unique values in column distribution filter. Okay, so you are seeing here it also given distinct and unique. Okay, here are all queries. You're seeing there are 7 queries that I have loaded, and now we will do the cleansing of the data. and then we will go to decks, that what insights can we draw from this. There are many options in every tab. In transform and add column there is mainly same option, but the difference is that the transform can make changes to this column that you are making changes, and add column can create a column and then make changes. Okay, so there is a difference behind add column and transform column, and the applied steps are shown in this row, applied steps row, that is source, navigation, promoted headers, like that. You can make many much steps in it. Okay, like that. Here it is showing the address. Here in the address bar it is showing the address of every step, like that. Okay, it also showing the source, everything you can check from there, like that. Okay, that you can promote it. Headers means this first it will be the header, then we change the type of the data. Okay, after promoting headers, and then we filter rows. From add column tab I can add a new column from week and start of the week. Then I want to see the day of the start of the week, so in add column, in day and its day name. Okay, so it is starting the day from Sunday. Okay, then we come to the date column and then add column and date to start of the month. Okay, so it can create a column of the start of the month also, and then year. Okay, it can calculate it year here. I can also change its position. I want start of the week starting from the Monday, not at Sunday. So what I will change to be the Monday as the first start of the week. First of all, I will place a comma 1 in after date. Okay, and press enter, so it can make Monday as the starting day of the week. You can also change starting day of week by typing day, and you can also select here day, Friday, Monday, Saturdays as you want. Okay, you can also do that. Like I will select day Monday, so it can also make start Monday as the starting day of the week. Then we go to the customers lookup table. First of all, we will click on column quality to check the null values, empty cells, and then we can filter it by clicking on the arrow and then remove the null cell, and then OK. It's the part of cleansing of data. So now we check it, the column quality. There is the empty cell was removed. Okay, so it can be cleaned. And if I need the username from this email address, so we can do that easily for all email addresses. Okay, like it's john24@adventureworks.com, like that. This is the part I want to remove after @sign. So we can do that easily by just one click. Then we go to the add column tab, and after selecting the email address column, if we want to transform it, so we can just click on transform and then click on extract and what you want. So you can click on it, text before delimiter, text after delimiter, text between delimiter. Okay, if I need this kind of work, so I can easily do by these options on extract. There's length. If I need length of I need 5 words length. If I need first character, so I can also select it. I can need last character, so I can select it. And there's text before delimiter means a delimiter, and there is a text before delimiter like that. If we click on that, and we can suggest it what's the delimiter. Delimiter is the address sign, and then click on OK. So it can change. Okay, it can give us the usernames only. Okay, it is the way you can extract a thing with text before delimiter, text after delimiter, and text between delimiter, and also lengthwise, and many more. Okay, but I need a new column for the username, so I want the word add column tab. Okay, so I want to create a new column for that, then text before delimiter, and then add that. Okay, so it can created a column like that. Then you can also rename it by double clicking on it. I typing the name is username. Okay, so it can create all username, it can separate all username in just one click. Then if I want the first letter capital, so click on transform format and capitalize each word. Okay, then capitalize each word can capitalize the first letter of each word at the column. Okay, now from this email address I need this adventure works between these two delimiters at the red and dot. Okay, so how can I extract it? First of all, we will go to the add column and then extract and text between delimiters. Okay, so first of all I enter the start delimiter is at the red and end delimiter is for the stop, and then OK. So when I click on OK, so it can create a new column that's full with adventure works like that. It can extract it manually. Okay, then I can capitalizing each word, each first word by clicking on this. I can also change its name to domain name. Okay, so this is the way you get domain names, usernames from extracting through the email address, the one email address. Okay, if I want to replace dashes between adventure works to nothing, so I can click on replace value to find is dash, and then click on OK, so it can combine both words together. Okay, so here it is gear icon in replace value option, so I replace with this. You can also select this, and this is the advanced option. You can also edit this. Okay, so like that it can also separate it. And if we type space just so it can replace dash with spaces. Okay, so you can also replace values, so clicking on replace value. Okay, in adventure work sales I can click on add column and then conditional column to create a conditional column name to order quantity, and operation equals value 1 and output will be single sales. Okay, then add clause else if order quantity is greater than 1, so it shows multiple sale. Okay, then there is a else statement. You can also fill it if you want, or if you don't want you can don't fill it. Okay, then I write here others. Okay, then if the value is 1, so it shows single sales, and if the value is greater than 1, so it shows multiple sales. Okay, and else it shows others. Okay, now I can change it the column name to sales category and then OK. So it can create a new column with these three words: other, multiple sales and single sales. Okay, you can also see it here. It can filterize it by these three words. So it can replace 0 with NA. Okay, then what's the work of this statistics? So we can calculate mathematical operations. So we will click on this and then average. So we can find out the average from clicking on this statistics. Okay, you can also find some of and difference of as you want from this statistics tab. It is dependent upon you. Count distinct values, count values. Okay, you can do work with this also. Like here I can calculate the maximum value. You can also calculate many values depend on this. Okay, now as you are seeing here in this product price, there is no consistency of the numbers. Somewhere there are 1 decimal, 4 decimal places, means there is no consistency anywhere. Okay, so if we want the consistent decimal places, so we can also extract from one click. Okay, so let me go to this. So now we will go to the transform tab and then rounding and then round up. So it can just change decimal numbers to whole numbers. Okay, so in rounding you can also click on round and then you can suggest decimal places to 2 or many as you want. Okay, then you click on OK, so it can round it off by 2 decimal places. Okay, you can also see 2 decimals after the whole numbers. If we want to apply mathematical operations on it, so we can also apply mathematical operations by going on add column or transform tab, and here you see the option that's standard. So here there are options: add, multiply, subtract, divide, divide integer, modulo, percentage, percent of, as you want. You can also do that. Multiply, we can do multiply. So we can enter the value 0.9 and then OK. So it can create a multiplication column. It can multiply whole column to 0.8. Okay, you can also apply these kind of mathematical operations on it. Okay, so that's all about today's video. I think you can learn everything. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Okay, so we will meet in the next video. Okay, Allah Hafiz.